Hello Spirit Squad, this is Pixie from Pixie Moons, coming at you with another weekly reading for the collective. Super excited about it. If you are new here, my name is Pixie. I'm a creative witch, an empath, an intuitive, and an energy worker, currently residing in cloudy Cambodia today. It might rain while I'm making this video. That would be lit. I created this safe space for us to discuss spirituality, art and magic, but also to bring you guys positive, uplifting messages. If all those good things interest you, by all means, join the Spirit Squad today by clicking subscribe. And remember to ring my bell so you get notified every time I upload, and I upload at least once a week. So stay tuned for that. And if you are a returning member of the Spirit Squad, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. So in this week's video, I will be talking about the week running from the 26th of April until the 2nd of May. I will talk briefly about the signs the moon will be in next week. Then we're going to take a look at the cards, and I will touch upon the moon phase we will be having, which is a first quarter moon in the sign of Leo. And I will also be tying in the angel number that I bought for us this week, because they are so connected that it's almost uncanny. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we are still in Taurus season. Happy birthday if you're a Taurus and you're celebrating next week. Leave a comment down below so I can wish you a happy birthday. Starting the week Sunday and Monday, the moon will be in the Aries sign of Gemini, ruled by Mercury, the swords in the tarot, and it is a mutable sign, which is flexible, adaptable. Jack of all trades is a good way of describing Gemini, and master of none. That is also very accurate. So we're talking about the third house here. This is the house of communication, learning. Geminis are also very witty and inquisitive, but also childlike, which could lead to immaturity if there's too much of that air, kind of vata energy going on. Let's look at the cards very quickly. First we have number 6, Bastard. This to me, 6 in the tarot is the Lovers, which represents Gemini. But to me this is, throat chakra, expressing yourself, communicating, introspection, journaling. Let's have a look at the other cards. Okay, number 10, Papel Picado. Also blue, lots of throat chakra and crown. What, 38? Freedom. I'm discovering the cards with you guys, as usual. Freedom, wow. And 4 of Pentacles. I was going to say tentacles. You guys. Okay, so let's get into this reading, because it actually, I find it very interesting that we have birds on this card, and we have an open bird cage on this one with a single feather. Freedom, yes, absolutely, and I'm seeing freedom of mind. We have arrived to a completion with this number 10 here. And and this talks about holding on to something. You're holding tight onto something very close to your heart, very close to your chest. You don't want to let it go. But actually, we don't want to let it go. I'm including myself always in these readings. We need to let go of something, maybe something we've been holding on to for a while. This to me talks about the past. Crown chakra here as well. There is something that we've we've been holding on to very close to our heart, this heart chakra, the green. This talks about third eye to me with all the purple. Once we let go of this thing, so whatever it is, it could be a memory, it could be someone, it could be a job, anything that we've been holding too close to our hearts, once we release that, we are going to feel much lighter. That's the word, lighter. We're going to be able to soar. We're going to I'm having trouble breathing because this thing is being held so tight, so tight. I can feel it. Once we release this thing, this cage that we had created for ourselves, and you see it's all battered, this mental, psychological, emotional cage that we had built around this thing is going to open up and just drop away completely. We're going to feel free in our minds. Third eye expansion, crown chakra just opening like ah. And very interestingly, we also have a heart over here. So really letting go of this, opening the heart chakra is going to help open up the crown chakra as well as the third eye. Everything is connected. Communicating with the other person or journaling about the event or the situation will help you clear things up. The mist is going to be lifted. Oh, apologies if you can hear like something, some sort of wind blowing. It's about 100 degrees up in here and I need my fan, my biggest fan. No, really, she's huge. Tuesday and Wednesday, the moon is going to be in the waters of Cancer, ruled by the moon itself. So the moon is going to be right at home. Cancer is a cardinal sign, meaning that it starts a season or it falls on an equinox or a solstice. Cancer is represented in the tarot by the cups. This is the fourth house, so it's about family and home. Cancerians are very nurturing people, very sensitive, very caring, very compassionate. Careful, however, during those 2 days, not to feel overwhelmed by emotions, not to be too sensitive. Maybe, I know when the moon is in the water sign, I usually cry a lot.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Let's get into the cards. So we have number 8, Papyrus. We also have number 2, Wand. We have 8, the Swallow, another bird, and 9 of Cups, 88, Abundance, work. Beautiful. So I feel like this freedom and lightness that we're experiencing Sunday and Monday will lead to further freedom and abundance on Tuesday and Wednesday. Staying connected to our emotions. In here I see it's like a double fence, and this is like, it's kind of like a rainbow actually, but only one color. Monotonous rainbow. This to me is like wand energy, so fast paced. This is like the 4 of Wands to me basically, so it talks about success. This also to me is a fulfillment, but we need to be careful not to burn out, not taking on too many things, too many projects. As the previous day, the moon was in Gemini, and we tend to follow a lot of projects all at once. Careful not to suffocate from all of that hard work. Oh, this could also be a relationship. Anything that comes to mind first will be the right thing. So if you're thinking that this is work, this is your job, put your feet up. If you think this is a relationship, things need to be addressed, as this will help you get to fulfillment. Again, third eye and heart. Again, this is all connected, you guys. Back of the deck energy. 12 equals to a 3, which is the Empress. Balance here is key. Balancing your emotions. Hard work is going to lead you to success, but make sure you don't get burnt out. Talking about burning, the next sign the moon will be in Thursday and Friday will be the fiery sign of Leo. Leo is a fixed sign, which means stable, consistent. It is represented by the wands in the tarot, and it is ruled by the sun. We're talking here about the 5th house, which is the house of creativity, entertainment, and children. So this is brave, expansive, expressive energy. These days would be propitious for working on hobbies or things that you love doing, things that you enjoy doing, truly. If it's painting, if it's making clothes, sewing, if it's making jewelry. Careful, however, with Leo energy, as Leos can be dramatic. Sorry. But I'm a Leo rising, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. And also careful with the ego. A fire can catch with a tiny spark. So it's always good to keep the ego in check. Furthermore, we'll be having a first quarter moon. This is when I talk to you guys about the angel number that I pulled out, which is number 244. It talks about navigating life better, being focused, grounded, and balanced. Again, and taking responsibility for yourself. Basically, if you want to see changes, you have to make changes. And this is what the first quarter moon is all about, especially in Leo with that fire energy. First quarter moons are good for taking steps towards your intention. So on the 22nd, 23rd, we had a new moon in Taurus, which is when we set intentions for the next cycle or the next 6-month cycle, as we will have a full moon in Taurus sometime in October, in 6 months' time. First quarter moon is a great time to take steps towards those intentions, to take actions, or if you started taking steps, continue. Keep going steady with your intentions. On Saturday, I will briefly talk about Saturday, because on Saturday, the moon will be in the mutable earth sign of Virgo, which is also ruled by Mercury, same as Gems. This is the Pentacles. This is grounded energy. So we are both mutable and we are both ruled by the same planet, but Virgos are much more grounded and much more detail oriented. This is the energy of the 6th house, which talks about health, pets, and routine. That day would be great for anything to do with your health, looking at your routine, doing your schedule. I will not talk too much about the sign of Virgo, because in this video I give you guys all the tea about Virgo. So if you haven't seen it and you're curious about it, go and watch it right after you watch this video. So originally what I wanted to do was to pull cards for Thursday and Friday and cards for Saturday, but Spirit decided that we would have a ton of cards for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you guys, brace yourselves, because it's coming. We have the Lotus, 18. It's really funny how we've had blue and white and lotuses, another lotus. So all through the week, blue and white. Next we have 19. What? We have 18 and 19. Ra, the sun. Beautiful. So this goes with the Leo energy, for sure. And this throat chakra, Virgo energy, Mercury, communications. Boom, son. We have 51, the night doll. 33, magic powder, money rain. 5, the fire eater. Ace of wands, fire. 7 of pentacles. There is a lot of fire energy going on. That goes with the moon being in Leo, that first quarter moon energy. Harness that energy to carry on with your projects, to feel more confident about yourself. Something is changing with this. This to me talks of the past, and it's number 6, 5 plus 1, which generally talks about nostalgia, childhood, also talks about reciprocity. And to me, all of this, the color talks about the heart chakra. This talks about transformation to me. Heart chakra here as well, master number 33, this is very powerful. They also both amount to 6, by the way. This equals to a 10, which to me talks about completion. Completing a cycle, starting a new cycle, creativity, ideas, very exciting energy. 7 of Pentacles, talking about all the work you've done until now to be where you are at right now. To me, all of this has to do with fire energy. Why this one? Because we can see the wands. Careful what you say as well. When I was saying keep the ego in check, keep it in check. Because sometimes we hurt other people, but we get burnt in the process. And this is interestingly also the second card we have with fire. And that I think of it. There is potential for expansion, clearly, with the lotus radiating and the sun. Focus on what you need to do. First quarter moon in Leo, taking the steps towards our intentions, doing what we need to do to go to that 10, to reach that 10. Back of the deck energies, we have a shit ton of abundance, heart chakra again, and we also have the King of Pentacles, abundance. Stay focused with the eyes, stay focused, stay grounded, stay balanced. Change is coming, and it might be internal change. From what I'm picking up, this is internal change we're talking about, but it could also be a change of heart towards a person or a change of hearts towards a job. And this is also definitely talking about abundance. Money rain. So something big is happening at the end of next week. I'm super excited. Harness the energy of Venus. What is Venus? She's the planet of love. She's the planet of art. And she's all about aesthetics, beautiful things and harmonious relationships. Working with the energy of Venus is going to help us tame that fire and avoid spreading it around us, because that is not what we want. The fire of creativity is good, but when there's too much fire, it actually destroys. I'm going to end this reading with not an affirmation, but with song lyrics, because I wanted to. It's been a while. So which song lyrics are going to help us? Maybe it's going to be a song that you vibe with. I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Some of us out there are thinking about this special someone, or we are that special someone with the diamond mind. Remember that diamonds are made under pressure, so we can take the pressure, but when is too much pressure too much? Again, balance. This is the reading for next week. I hope it resonates. Let me know in the comments down below. I want to take the time to thank Spirit and my guides for bringing forth such beautiful messages for us today. Remember, you are protected, you are supported, and you are divinely guided. Until I see you again. Bye.